Congratulations to the women's footballers, the Lionesses, who have reached the final of the World Cup. I'm definitely not here to shit on a parade. No, I'm not. Anyway, hello, welcome back to Unrest Digest. Please subscribe, because I think I should probably say it at the start of the video, not the end, because people aren't there at the end. Lionesses roar onto the World Cup final showdown with Spain, Women's Football Weekly. Okay, this is from good old friends of The Guardian. God love The Guardian. But anyway, I want to say congratulations to the women that, progress to the final and stuff. I just don't like how it's always compared to the men's football. Every time, I don't hear it in the female tennis. There's all of this political stuff, and I just don't want to hear it. So, and it's always the same with this. It's the same with women when I was younger, to be honest. But no, it's the same with the women's football. They'll lash out and say something derogatory. Screw the men. And the men will say, screw you. And they're like, oh, look at all these sexist men who just can't have women playing football. They're so sexist. It's just like, I hate to break it down to this, but a lot of this stuff is, you started it. Then again, there's always going to be jokes about men telling women to get back to the kitchen. Maybe they just had too many of them, but I think the main criminal thing was the fact that the Women's World Cup wasn't really rebooted properly until like 1991. I mean, that's probably why it's so crap. Sorry, that wasn't even me just having a joke. But the Guardian are on this. Sorry, we'll get to this in a sec. On today's pod, the Lionesses write more history into the book that's already a bestseller by reaching a Women's World Cup final for the first time in their history. They did win the Euros not long ago. In fact, it's the first time since 1966 that any men's or women's senior team have reached this stage. Right, because earlier a lot of people were saying the first time since 1966 that any England have reached the World Cup final. Now, as you've probably seen by the thumbnail, but I reached the World Cup final in 2014 with England on the Xbox 360. So if you want to see the first time England got to the World Cup final, and you're missing out, obviously, that the under-21 men's team won the World Cup in 2017, so not even that long ago. And if you want to be inclusive and include women and men's football to be same and talked about, why not include the men's under-20s? That's not the senior team. So you're being ageist now. I thought we would stop being, if sexism was wrong, maybe ageism is wrong. And what are you going to say? Well, okay, but the men's under-20s isn't as good as the senior team, so it's not really comparable. Would you like to have a friendly match between the women's seniors and the men's under-20s? I'm only saying that if you are saying that these things isn't worth talking about. Anyway, I feel bad for the under-20s. They don't get spoken about enough, do they? They won the World Cup. Every team in football has an under-20s. So why is that seen as a lesser? Just because it's kids. It's not like it's kids football, is it? And even then, who says? Why is it just the men's team? If it was just the men's team originally that we cared about, and now we care about the women's team, why not care about all the teams? Because that's how it was, wasn't it? We used to care. No one cared, and then people liked the gays, and it was the lesbians, and then the trans and stuff. So why can't we do it with football? Let everyone in. Let's be inclusive. Anyway, that's my PSA of the day. I could read the rest of this, but I don't really want to. They won. They're in the final. Let's see what happens. Good luck, ladies. And he said lads. Yeah, if you like that video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out this video. Check out the last video. Check out the next video. The next one. Please check out the next video. And I'll catch you then. Cheers, bye.